Alrighty guys, Bass Jazz TV here with another unboxing. Man, it's been tough. Let me tell you. Between working, this COVID-19 thing, man, all I can really do is say, hey guys, stay safe. Wear a mask whenever is needed. But hey, can we say, I'm in California. What can you say? But we're going to get to this unboxing. A Tackle Warehouse and Bass Pro Shops. Thank you very much. I want to thank both of you guys. Pay homage to y'all. You guys have been an instrumental part in not only my tackle growth, but also the information you're putting out. Bass University, you guys are awesome. I've sat through several of you guys' seminars and have studied a lot, and I would recommend Bass University for a lot of you guys who are out there who either want to tournament fish or just need more information about the fishing game. So yeah, let's get into this unboxing. Holla at your boy. Alrighty, let's get into this box. Let's rip this open here. Yeah, we got, what's the Tackle Warehouse? Yeah, gotta love them. Oh, right? Okay. Oh, my bad. My favorite. So, one of my favorite things that I had to grab up was the Picasso. Yeah, the Picasso. Let me see. That's a lot of light. Yeah, the Picasso lures, jig skirts. Okay, the replacement skirts. I love these replacement skirts for the simple fact that they're just amazing, right? They're so amazing that I think it gives it a lot of flow going through the water, especially now it's about to be fall, right? So those fish are going to be keyed in on minnow type baits. And the best thing you can always do is go to something like this, right? Go to something like this and give it that undulation. And with this particular color, I usually like this in stained water or muddy water, but you can get away with it also even in clear water. I think the fish see this from a good distance. Trust me, I've seen a fish come 10, 15 feet clear across in clear water and attack this thing. But yeah, and especially if you got a chatterbait, swim jig, depending on the situation. These are really, 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 really good. So that's just one thing. So let's get into this other box here by Tackle Warehouse. Holla at your boy. Let me go ahead, crank this open. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. And crank this sucker open. Let's see. I don't even remember like exactly like what I had in here. I'm not gonna lie. I ordered them and oh yes. So this is, I had to add things to my crankbait list, right? If anybody knows me, I love with a passion. I love crankbaits. So, and we're ramping up for the fall. We're in the summer. Today, right now, I think it's what, like 65, 70 degrees out, I want to say. But all of these shad patterns I particularly love because they're awesome. Obviously, Strike King, the KVD Strike Kings, gotta love those. Whoop, gotta get it to focus right there. Yep, trying to get it to focus, something like that. Yeah, but these things are awesome. And in particular, what's this color? This color is Clearwater Minnow. That's one, right? Which is a great bait. I'm a huge proponent of crankbaits and imitating the fishery. And I go to many fisheries. So I don't know what may be in there. I'm not sure if it's going to be like Clearwater shad, like yellowback shad, and like golden shiner. I'm really not sure. So whatever body of water I go on and whatever the water clarity is what I'm going to go by. Because at the end of the day, sometimes whether you're in a tournament or not in a tournament, I mean, even when you practice, you want to practice on a body of water, or when you are about to go into a tournament, you want to try and find out at least 2 to 3 baits that you can rotate through to kind of help those fish progressively stay in the eating mode. So let's say you find just a bunch of fish grouped up on your electronics. So the next thing you want to do is not only mark that spot on that electronics, but find out what those bait fish are doing. Find out, because especially if you run a spinner bait around quite a few places, you'll find the shad just trying to follow it, right? So the thing is something like that. Was that Clearwater Minnow was the first one. This one, a little bit smaller. This is a chartreuse root beer. Well, kind of hard to get it to focus. Sun's on it. There you go. Chartreuse root beer. Yep. Chartreuse root beer. Next one is Summer Sexy Shad. Most of you guys know this color. And the last one is Tennessee Shad. Tennessee Shad, which most of you also probably know this color. So, I mean, for me, it's like I said, it's a great one. And then my final one, I have, the Clearwater Minnow. So, yeah, that's also one box, or another box, really. Okay, and let's see here. See, that's why I love Tackle Warehouse. One of why I love Tackle Warehouse is because they have enough selection, right? And I also love Bass Pro Shops, where I can't get something at one, I will go to the next one and try and find it there. But the selection is on point, which I love. And they keep in stock the things that I particularly need, because I'm very, very, very particular about what I have, just due to my state and what we have in my state. For example, I know for a fact in this state, California, trout is big. Trout is a big thing. Crappie is also one of the big things here in California. Bluegill is also a thing here. Certain lakes from north to south, California, north to southern California, and more like in the north, you're going to get your bait fish. You can get your gizzard shads and, the Clearwater shads and your greenback shads. You're going to get those colors up there. But in the southern section, you'll get more of your bluegill and trout and crappie. Not really necessarily as shad run. Not necessarily. But yeah, it's really hard to kind of find that on somebody's water. So yeah, I'm gonna come here to the next box, and that's just that was just purely shad. We're gearing up for fall, people. We're gearing up for fall. Okay, shad is one of the biggest things that we've been rolling with here lately, and yeah. Also here, and the next thing that I love, anybody knows me, I love flipping and pitching. Flipping and pitching is my deal. If I can find them in the freaking weeds, that's my deal. I will throw on a jig, I will throw on a Texas rig, and I will get to it. So they had these weights, these 1 ounce weights by Evolution Tungsten. And these flipping weights, I don't know. I like 1 ounce, half ounce, 3/4, depending on the cover. If it's soft cover, then, I'll go a lot lighter, probably go a 3/4 ounce. But usually half ounce, 3/4 ounce is usually my 3 go-tos. If I got extreme heavy matted grass sitting on top, I will go 2 ounces. But for the most part, 1 ounce is what I use majority of the time. These are awesome. All right. What color is this? This color is watermelon red, 1 ounce. And yeah, we got a green pumpkin here. We also have a Junebug color. Junebug colored Evolution, 1 ounce. Focus. There we go. Focus. There we go. Focus. Okay. So yeah, these are 3 things that I particularly love. Because why? I just love flipping and pitching. If anybody knows me, flipping and pitching is my deal right there. Also for my flipping and pitching, if you guys haven't heard, or if you have heard, I love real grips. Real grips, for me, I need them. Not gonna lie, I'm a guy that has kind of big hands, I got the old school football hands, so I can get a grip on that just to crank those fish out, especially when you have like a reel that has a lot of speed. So when having that with a lot of speed and you flip and pitch into something and it goes down in there, sometimes those fish, as soon as it hits the water, literally inches or maybe a foot below the surface, sometimes it's a reaction bite. They're gonna suck it in as soon as they see it fall right in front of their face, or they could turn and just grab it. And sometimes they just run off. And I can't have any hand slippage or nothing, because sometimes as soon as you let it go down and you go to go turn the real handle, and the line is already running off. Or you just feel like this tight thunk, and hey, guess what? You got them. They've already inhaled it. So therefore, I need something to crank them out with all that vegetation, whatever it may be, quickly, so that they don't get wrapped around any trees or any wood or any heavy grass stems, so we can go ahead and get them out there. We gotta love real grips. Gotta get you some real grips, man. I'm telling you, it's saved me more than a few times. It has saved me more than a few times, let me tell you. So, even with that, let's get to the next one. This one, the very last one, actually. Yeah, the very last one that we have coming up here is actually from Bass Pro Shops, which I'll always love Bass Pro Shops, because, you know, one, it's out here and they've been around for like ever. You know, classic, you know. Gotta love them, you know. They've been treating me well. Also, these are particular ones that I had come in, but if you don't have these, I'm telling you right now, you don't know the business. You don't know the business, because you know, like I know, there's certain things that a fish will bite all year long that are just that just work constantly. They just work every turn. Okay, these are ZMAN. Y'all knew the ZMAN was coming out. You knew the ZMAN was coming out. You knew it. Yes, the Bama Craw ZMAN Finesse Worms, 7-inch, right? The Bama Craw, as well as I got 2 bags of the Bama Craw, and I got 1 bag of the June Bug Color, the ZMAN June Bug Color. Love these 2 colors. If you don't have not only these 2 colors, and there's one more color, it's called, I believe it's Z-Man's Pumpkin Seed Finesse Worms. If you don't have these, there's really 4 colors. Okay, the last one's regular green pumpkin. Pumpkin seed, right? Green pumpkin, pumpkin seed, June bug, and Bama Craw. Those 4 colors are the only colors you need in any body of water. If you in these colors with Z-Man, that is it. That is it. Are the only colors you need. Why? Because even stained to muddy water, both of these take the cake. Okay, June bug, really muddy water, or even at nighttime, do the same thing. Bama Craw, right? You can do that one. Stained water to muddy water. I would rather use this one in muddy, but I use this one in stained. Hello. Clear water, I'm using either a green pumpkin or I'm using a pumpkin seed. That's it. 4 colors. That's it. That's all you need. You need no more. There's no body of water that you go to that you need any other color. Okay? Because right here on Bass Heads TV, trust me, you can even take these suckers and flip and pitch with them because of the Elastec in them. They still have the durability to them. I'm not gonna lie, I've pulled 5-pounders out of grass, out of heavy vegetation, and just let this sucker slip on down. Once again, got to love Elastec. Come on, gotta love Elastec. Come on, let's look at that. Bottom of the screen, way to the top of the screen, way beyond the top of the screen. This is from my ear all the way out to the front of y'all. Come on. Like one of these is going to catch you about 15 to 20 fish. Just one. Just one. And if you don't have to go back in the tackle box all the time, guess what? You have potential not to only catch more fish, but to catch them in increasing numbers at a really, 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 really rapid rate. So, gotta love these. I don't leave home without at least one bag of each. Just one bag of each. That's 4. That's 4 bags. You could literally probably just take this and go to any lake and just fish with these alone. Worms are the one thing that I would have to say work 365 days a year, even in cold water. Even in cold water. Just in cold water, you got to slow down a little bit. You got to slow down a little bit. And yes, that elastic is going to float up. It's going to float up. In cold water, I would either use the June bug, or I will use the Bama craw in cold water. If it's clear and it's cold water, most likely I'm either going to use the pumpkin seed or I'm going to use the Bama craw. I don't know what it is sometimes about like reddish or really orangish colors in the winter, but it's cracking. I don't know what it is. Even, you know, with jigs, let's be honest here. So yes, these are the colors that I would get, and it's really all you need. You know, sometimes you got to simplify things. Just simplify things, and it will help you out tremendously. So this is a good unboxing from Bass Jazz TV. Tackle Warehouse, thank you. Bass Pro Shops, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. You know, Bass University, you guys have taught me so much. And be advised, it's all about growth. It's all about not only what you know and the science about what you know. Yeah, it takes a little bit of luck. But get educated on what you're doing, no matter what you're doing. No matter what you're talking about. All right. Bass Jazz TV here again with another one. Yep. Third Gen Bass Diaries. Holla at your boy. One. Well, folks, ZMAN works again. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah.